I wonder if you think about God's nourishing, carrying, or feeding of you in your wilderness wandering on the way to the promised land. Do you know that behind every warm meal that you have, behind every article of clothing that you put on, behind every journey from sickness to health, behind every bit of traveling that you have accomplished safely, behind all of that is the God who is so graciously and lovingly carrying you and feeding you and sustaining you? It's as though if you see like a father pick up his little child, his little son or his daughter, it's as though when you see that, you should think by way of analogy, that creaturely analogy is meant to remind me, using language from Deuteronomy chapter 131, of what God is doing with me. He's carrying me through this life. Daily bread isn't showing up on my table because I'm godly. Daily bread is showing up on my table because God is gracious. God is the one who has put articles of clothing on my back. God is the one who has put breath in my lungs. You think about that and you're reminded that God is the one who is nourishing you and sustaining you. And so it can be said of you that by God's grace, when you're about to cross the finish line and enter into the promised land of heaven, it could be said of you, as it was said of Israel, again, to reference Deuteronomy 1:31, and in the wilderness, where you saw how the Lord your God, or Yahweh your God, carried you, as a man carries his son, in all the way that you went until you came to this place. That will be true for every believer as they're about to cross over Jordan.